Hi Stampers, this is Susan Petty Baylor. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! In Connecticut in the United States. I am coming to you today to share the April 2020 Paper Pumpkin Kit with you. But before I get started, I wanted to, there were a few things that I wanted to tell you about. Being that it's the middle or towards the end of April, Stampin' Up! Is getting ready to release their new annual catalog that's coming out. It'll go live on June 3rd. And in order to release the new catalog and release new product, they're going to retire a lot of stamp sets and die cuts, framelits, punches. The current 2018 to 2020 in colors are retiring, and any product that's associated with those in colors. So any designer paper, blends markers, the regular markers, cardstock, designer paper, all those things will be retiring. And that retiring list was released yesterday. It's available on the website, and the products will be available until June 3rd or while supplies last. So if there's anything that you're interested in, you want to get looking at it really quickly. So anyway, the new catalog will be coming out. If anyone is interested in my sending you a catalog, normally you pick it up when you come to my house for classes. But with COVID-19 and the quarantining, I'm going to have Stampin' Up! Mail them directly to you. If you've placed an order with me in the past year, you will get a catalog from me. I will already take care of that. But if you haven't placed an order and you're interested in the catalog, please email me at spbaylor@comcast.net, or you can call or text me. I'm not going to share that on this video. My customers have that number. Those of you who aren't my customers, you can email me. And that catalog would get to you about in the middle of May. So you probably have about 2 weeks to be looking at the catalog before it actually goes live. I know that a few of you are interested in the die cutting and embossing machine that Stampin' Up! Said that they were going to be releasing, and I got a sneak peek of it yesterday, so I know it's coming. I'm really excited about it. It looks great. And being a demonstrator, I can pre-order in May, so I will be pre-ordering stamp sets and things, and I also hope to get my hands on one of those die cutting machines, so that's exciting. So anyway, let's get started with Paper Pumpkin. I just need to turn my camera and get set up again, so bear with me for just a second. And I will try to get this set so that you can see. I think we're all centered. Okay, so this is the April 2020 Paper Pumpkin. It comes in the mail once a month. It's always a surprise. So this is the stamp set, and it looks like a tree trunk and the leaves, so a tree image. And then there's a lot of sentiments: family, where life begins, and love never ends. I'll always be there for you. There's a happy Father's Day, a happy Mother's Day, and there's also to my wonderful blank. And you can fill that in with dad, son, brother, daughter, sister, mom. So that's the stamp set. This is the ink spot. You always get at least one ink spot. This is Pear Pizzazz. We'll set that aside. If this were to have been your first Paper Pumpkin, you would have included in the box, there would be a C-sized block for you to use to stamp. I'm just going to use one of my own. Open this up. Here's some really pretty shimmery ribbon. Kind of looks like Maybe Melon Mambo or Rococo. I don't know. I'm not sure what this color is. But it's very pretty. Set that aside, and then let's open the box. And take out the kit. Inside it says, "My wonderful family." Inside this is the instructions. And then here are all of the supplies that we'll need to make what's included inside. All right, let's get this. We have some pretty little colored pearls. We have some mini dimensionals. And let's see, cardboard, which we don't need. Oh, here we have some glue dots. Like I said, these are the instructions. This is what the kit includes. It looks like 8 cards, 2 different styles, and then 8 coordinating envelopes. And then the instructions are here on the inside. Let's put those over to the side so we can figure out what we're supposed to be doing. Let's see, here are the envelopes. That's kind of pretty. And those. And then let's see, life's greatest blessings begin and end with family. It is families that we learn to love, teach what is most important. It is in families that we learn to love, It is in families that we learn to love, teach what is most important, and grow together in love and laughter. Grateful for you and happy to be yours. That's pretty. And then this is the cardstock. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's a fun fold. Okay. I see a score line here. All right, so we have those. We have some tags and banners, little punch outs, some butterflies and birds. And these are the other cards. Nice. So that's that fun fold, and I'm guessing that is this fun fold. Okay. We have some leaves that we can punch out. And let's see, I'm seeing 6 of these. So I'm guessing that we have a couple of extras, which is what usually happens. They usually give you more than enough to, that's one of the die cuts. They usually give you more than enough to make the projects that are inside the box, and then more to make your own. Look at that, a little mushed. These look like some tags to stamp on. Here are, oh, that's already coming out. He's anxious to get started. Some tree die cuts. Pretty. We have, again, 6 of those. And cardboard. We'll get rid of that. Let's see. So we have a Pear Pizzazz ink spot, but I'm going to use my Pear Pizzazz ink pad instead of opening the ink spot. And let's find the instructions. The first thing we're supposed to do is stamp the tree. All right, and I always like to prep my photopolymer stamps before I use them the first time, so I just run the palm of my hand over it a few times. It helps to prepare it. You can also use excuse me, a microfiber cloth to wipe it. There's just like a kind of like a film that's on it when it first comes out of the factory, so that just helps get that ready. So let's see. Starting on the right side, stamp the tree foliage along, aligning the largest flower shape in the foliage stamp with the same large flower shape pre-printed on the card base. So I believe that's this. So let's do that. We'll get this inked up, and since it's a photopolymer stamp, I'm going to put my stamp mat underneath so I get a nice clear image. Having a hard time, you know, I usually like to spread out, so it's kind of hard to get everything organized on this desktop in this small space. There's one. Not perfect, but that's okay. Good enough. And then we'll try to line that up. Give that a good press, which I didn't do with the last stamping, so, oh, that's better. Much, much better. And then it looks like the tree trunk goes here. Because it's a fun fold, I'm thinking it's gonna fold like that. We're going to glue it down only from here up so that it's glued to the front of the card, but not this bottom flap, so that we don't glue the card together. And I know we have glue dots, but I'm going to use my liquid glue because you know that's what I like to do. Excuse me. I don't know about you guys, but my allergies are starting to get to me. Allergy season has definitely started. I'm just going to put a little glue, using my silicone mat so I don't get glue all over my work surface. Set that aside. And then I'm going to open this up to glue it just to be sure I don't have any glue too far down. So let's see. Let's put that right about here. I'm going to flip this over. Oh, no glue. Yay, I got it right. Got a little fleck of something there. Okay, so we have that. I really need to give this a good press. Move my mat out from underneath and really burnish this down so it lays flat a little bit better. Okay, much, much better. Let's put that here. And then let's see, we have a couple of birds and butterflies. I guess I need a sentiment too, though, huh? Let's see. I think I will use what is this one? I don't think I saw this one before. I'm glad you are my family. That's kind of pretty. We're family, where life begins and love never ends. I'll always be there for you, always be here for you. Let's do family, where life begins and love never ends. Let's do that one. Let me get that one ready again. And let me find, I think I need one of the longer, is that gonna fit on here? No, That's not going to fit on there. What about this one? No. Let's see. I don't want to stamp directly onto the card. Oh, I know what I'm going to use. I'm going to use one of these. I think I have two sets here. They're kind of stuck together. Maybe? Maybe not. Okay. So I'm going to ink this up with my Pear Pizzazz. And let's stamp that. Give that a good press. I'm not sure I got that on there straight. Oh, yay! I did. Woohoo! Okay, and let's take one of these little banners. And let's put it here. And then we'll put that there. I'm going to close up my ink pad so it doesn't dry out. I'm going to use some of my own dimensionals since I have them right here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some glue to glue this banner down flat. You know, I love dimension, but I also don't want things to stick up in the mail too much. I don't want to catch the mail sorter. So I like to be on the safe side. Okay, so let's put a few dimensionals on the back. I think I could use my regular size dimensionals on this, but I'm going to use the minis since that was what was in the kit. And I'll take the backings off of these. And then I want to stick to my fingers. And then we'll line this up. I guess I could have... There. That looks good. And then let's use some mini dimensionals to pop up the butterfly. Let's do a couple of birds. Actually, you know, I'm just noticing that there are birds going in two different directions, and I think I want a bird in the opposite direction on the other side of the tree. So they're looking at each other instead of away from each other. So let's put a bird here and another bird here. I gotta move this stamp mat, sorry. And then let's put, no, that's too much. I think I'm gonna hold that butterfly for the next card. But we do have these little colored pearls. So let's get those out and let's do some of the yellow ones. They don't want to come off of here. There we go. Here's one. Let's do the flower centers. That'll be pretty. Where's another flower center? Here's a flower center. Oops. Let's get that one on there. And I'm not having a lot of luck with this. Here's another flower here. And is there one more to do? Yeah, I see one more I think I want to do. I'm going to stick this right in here. And then that's our first card. That's kind of cute. I like that. Family, where life begins and love never ends. Nice. And then there are the other sentiments. You could stamp something on the inside. I'll always be here for you. That would be good. You could also do Happy Father's Day or Happy Mother's Day. Lovely. I like that. And then this is the, whoops, where did it go? The envelope that goes with it would be somewhere in this mess on my desk. Oh, here they are. Okay, here we go. So here's the envelope that would go with the card. That's really pretty. Very nice. All right, and then let's do this other card. I'm trying to see the directions for this one. Now this one, let's see, I think silence. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing with this one. This one, let me stop this and figure it out.